What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and you're going to need to do this right now. You're going to have to do this, or you're going to risk losing a lot of Mutcoins. We're going to talk about a new team upgrade. Mut25 is back, boys. I'm telling you right now, you're looking at one of the best corners in the game right now in Derrelle Revis. This is the reasoning why, right? Derrelle Revis is kind of a weird dude in the game because he's undersized. Like when you look at Sauce Gardner and you look at Revis, it's like, you know, the size differential, because I'm talking about theme teams, because many of you guys are looking at it for the Jet theme team. The Jets do have a solid theme team in Mut25, so you're not crazy for considering that. Okay, I don't want you guys to feel that way, but because Derrelle Revis is what, like 5'11", 5'10", something like that, a lot of people are usually hesitant to grab him, right? Like, yo, let me see what's good. I'm going to let you guys know right now, based on the way that Madden 25 is, he's actually a really, really good card. And a lot of you guys are holding on to other cards that are going to start to decline in value because of his release. So one of the things I would suggest, and something that I did, I got rid of Kenny. Was it Kenny Moore, whatever his name is? I don't remember his name now because he's gone. He also gets one AP pick artist. So I want to point some things out to you so that you guys really understand. A lot of what goes on in Ultimate Team and has been going on for the last couple of years is that a lot of the cards just play the same. There's no real differences in what they do or what's going on. So you just have to know when to get rid of them. So there goes Kenny Moore, right? 476, and then you're gonna see I paid like 525 or so. What was it? Yeah, 525 for Revis. So it's pretty much an even swap, but I'm staying up with the times, okay? Because most of you guys are not gonna have a Colts theme team, so I'm pretty sure that that's not an issue. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to really hate on the Colts, but they don't really have a solid theme team, so getting rid of Kenny Moore should be a no-brainer, you know? So now, we grab Derrelle Revis with one AP pick artist, and it actually is a really good team upgrade for us because we don't really lose anything, and then the game is probably going to cheat for him because he's a newer and more, you know, he's a better card overall, probably statistically, when you look at a lot of the things that he has versus Kenny Moore. All right? So, now with that being said, I want to talk to you guys about something else. Vince Young. Okay? Now, I don't know why you guys were keeping this a secret from me, but this is one of the times where some of the dudes that were saying this was absolutely right. He has one of the most smoothest releases that I've seen in this game. Even better than, you know, Aaron Rodgers or whatever that people were spending ridiculous money for. And we were able to go ahead and swap out that other bum that we had. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys see what's going on right now with him. Boomer Esiason, he was totally, like, just really trash. And for the fact that he's left-handed, but we were able to go ahead and swap him out and just go ahead and, you know, upgrade with that Vince Young. Now, I'm going to tell you this again, right? A lot of these prices and the way that it is, their prices have started to come down a lot, all right? So I just did the set. I just swapped out whatever I had. I paid like, I gotta go check what I paid. I think it was like 1.3 or something like that for Boomer Esiason, and then I just paid another 100K for another card and just pretty much just got his card without having to buy it with the actual set that I was showing you guys about where you can make a lot of coins. If you snipe a random 95, right, and then you use this exchange set, you know, 2 more times, you can make decent coins with it. I've already made a lot of millionaires by doing that because as the prices come down, people don't, they're waiting for part 2. Right, let's just be real. Team Diamonds part 2, some aspects of it has already been leaked, so a lot of people are just waiting for that. Just keep in mind that these 2 players are not in this set because these are the actual champions. You know, like the real champion type things. So these guys are not in this set. It's just everybody else, all the other 95s. All right? So with all of that being said now, right? Once we swapped him out and I got to see what he was about, it's actually a really, really good card. Now, I'm not telling you to leave your team, you know, your team quarterback or whatever, but with the way that the quarterbacks actually play, I can completely verify this with the amount of rage cells that I do, that it is something that is very, very, very important to understand. The releases are so disgusting for most of the quarterbacks in the game. And also their cadences. You know, that's why we got rid of that idiot Matthew Stafford. If you do an audible, it takes him 87 hours to then do something else. That's why his card is garbage. Otherwise, he's not bad. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely not good. But, you know, with the way that he has his audibles, that's what's not good about him. Everything else, he's decent. You know what I'm saying? His release is not as good as Vince Young, obviously, but, you know, he's good otherwise. That was one of my major problems with him. And when you're trying to like flip the play and do different things, you don't want all that extra cadence, that's another reason why Lamar Jackson, I think they kind of fixed it though. Somebody was telling me that they fixed it, but he does that thing where he's waving his hand behind his butt cheeks like he just farted, and it's like real stupid. So when that starts happening, it's very, very difficult for you to like kind of quick hike and do other things against your opponent. So I just want to make sure that everybody is aware of that. You know, Vince Young is like, again, out of every single quarterback that I've used, he is by far the smoothest release in the game. So you can see now Aaron Rodgers' price is down. People realize that he's garbage, but you can always try him out if you want. I'm just giving you guys my suggestions about what's happening with it and how you guys can better utilize some of the other stuff that's going on. Another benefit from Boomer to Vince Young is that you get 2 AP Gunslinger. Now, what's also stupid is usually the strong arm quarterbacks were the ones that usually get the discount with Gunslinger. In this case, that wasn't the case. So it was 3, and then, you know, this guy gets it for 2, so that's another bonus. With the proper strat cards, which we were able to put together, he also goes to 99 throw power. So if you guys are concerned with losing throw power, I probably would just tell you right now, like, yo, it won't be a difference. You know what I'm saying? He's 99 throw power. We got the +4 from the strat cards. We are totally good with that. And again, I think for the most part, and listen, guys, he's a 95. Unless they drop a quarterback that I know for sure gets the same type of release and does the same exact thing, there is no reason to change my quarterback. Because whatever they did with this card, now I understand why so many people were using him. Because I was like, yo, why are people spending ridiculous money? And then before, with a few of the millionaires that I made, his price as a team diamond stayed the longest at around 2 million, even when everything came down. And I was trying to figure out, like, yo, why is that going on? Now I understand. Like, it's very, very obvious that this dude is him. Like, it's not even a question about it. So we're just going to stay with his card for like whatever we have to do for now, and then we'll figure out what happens later. But it has to be something that's really crazy, like 1 AP, Gunslinger, and a crazy release or whatever to make that work. Other than that, we gave Calvin Johnson back deep out elite. I gave Todd Heat closer because closer just helps to get that, that X factor later in the game. And then Gronkowski also got closer. We could use that 2 AP for a discounted deep out. The only problem with that is at this time, it's only a few bums that get the discounted deep out. So we'd have to wait for that. So, offensively, we got to just deal with this for now and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing else that we can do at this time to kind of revamp the squad other than those things. Defensively, like I said, we are rocking with pick artists. The only thing, and I want to be very, very clear about this, that you could possibly kind of swap would be Jordan Fuller for 1 AP mid zone, and you drop him down in that zone coverage and put Richard Sherman at safety. That would be the only other adjustment, because some of you guys were asking about, like, yo, what if you kind of, use the 1 AP mid zone underneath, because people are usually throwing it there and you get better knockouts. You could do that. And Sherman has 96 zone, so I think he would be able to play better at the safety. And then you just drop, what's his name? I just forgot his name right now. Jordan Fuller down into the slot and just let him play that, and you'll be good to go. All right, if you guys wanted to do that. Bayard is just fine where he is, with 0 AP pick artists, but that would definitely be a swap that I would say, it could probably work, because when you have like purples and vert hooks underneath with mid zone, it does give you a better chance to get a knockout. So that I would be willing to do. Sauce just plays lights out at corner, so he's going to stay there. And McFarland is still making plays. I got no outsiders on Landry and Chris Long, so we're chilling. Also, Lawrence Taylor is not worth it based on his whatever he's doing. And the new D tackle that they just dropped, Matabeast, he's trash, because run stopper is not the same way that it was last year. So just be careful if you're going to spend the coins. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. Stay well, stay blessed. One love, y'all.